Hello. This short instructional video aims to help teach the viewer about some of the basics of good running biomechanics, from the weekend jogger to the more seasoned runner. Even if you are an experienced runner, there are benefits to reviewing your form. Running has many health benefits, but many people may not know how to run with proper form. Using proper form while running can help reduce the amount of effort one expends, and more importantly, reduces the risk of injury. Even if you have been running for quite some time, periodically reevaluating and reviewing your form can help you train and race better. Before you start running, make sure to 1. Have appropriate workout clothes. 2. Have some good quality athletic or running shoes. 3. Someone nearby to critique your form. Even the most experienced runner may do things they are not aware of while running in regards to their form. This is why a second pair of eyes is important. And 4. You should have a basic level of fitness and health. As with any exercise routine, consult with a health professional before beginning a new regimen. Running is a cyclical activity with many individual aspects. We will examine what should be happening at each portion of the body, starting from the foot and moving up to the head. Once we have identified what each part of each group of the body is doing, we will put it all together. Let's begin by addressing what the feet should be doing as you run. The biggest factor the feet play is how they come in contact and interact with the ground. The two major factors that affect foot and ground contact are the type of foot strike and pronation. There are 3 types of foot strikes: heel, midfoot, and forefoot, as illustrated by these images. Aim to strike the ground with the midfoot strike. It puts less stress on the body than a heel strike or forefoot strike, and will help ensure your feet land just in front of your center of mass, which leads to great efficiency. There are also 3 types of pronation: underpronation, normal pronation, and overpronation. The foot naturally rolls from the outside of the rear of the foot towards the inside of the foot. It is generally believed that neutral pronation is the most efficient of the 3, but the exact details and effects are beyond the scope of this tutorial. However, one can learn more online at sites such as runnersworld.com and by talking to an expert at your local specialty running shop. There are 2 basic leg movement phases. There's a knee drive phase, in which the runner brings his or her leg forward and gets ready to connect with the ground, and a leg extension phase, when the runner pushes off the ground. When one leg is in the drive phase, the other is in the extension phase. The foot makes contact with the ground at the transition from drive to extension. When thinking about your torso and arms, keep in mind the following points. 1. Bend slightly forward at the hips. 2. Keep your abdominal muscles engaged. This will help keep your torso erect. Also, remain relaxed at the shoulders. 3. Swing your arms from your shoulders while making an angle between the upper arm and forearm that varies slightly between about 80 and 100 degrees. The angle should be smallest when at the top of the arm swing and greatest when at the back. Your hand should just be behind the torso at the back of the cycle and just in front of the center of your sternum at the top. Do not cross over to the other side of your body during the arm swing. This wastes energy and kills momentum. Finally, keep in mind that as one arm is forward, the opposite leg should be in the knee drive phase. Head and neck. Keep your gaze about 50 feet or 30 meters in front of you. Keep your head upright with an ever so slight dip in your chin. Do not lean your head back or move your head excessively from side to side. Running is a cycle. Begin by pushing off the ground with your trailing leg while driving the other leg forward. As you drive your leading leg forward, the opposite arm will also drive forward. Just after your leading leg reaches the furthest extent of motion, you will be slightly off the ground with both legs, and your trailing leg will be bending at the knee while in the air. Land on the foot which was just leading. Your trailing leg is now in the knee drive phase. This is one cycle. Keep in mind the points about proper torso positioning and arm swing, as well as foot strike. Also, remember to have somebody around to watch your form. Simply repeat and have a great run.